In world news today, studies have found overwhelming evidence that men get paid more than women. The pay gap exists even when male and female workers have the same job with the same qualifications. Overall, American women earn just 74 cents for every dollar a man earns. Other startling findings include there's no industry where women earn the same or more than men, and there's no state where women earn more than men. The gap gets worse the higher up the job ladder you go. A key issue is that the most common jobs for women pay less than the typical male jobs. In America, women are more likely to be social workers, secretaries, and nurses, while men are more often employed as managers, engineers, and other workers. But there's still a gap even when men and women have the same jobs. It's smaller, but it persists. American women earn 97 cents to every dollar a man earns, even when everything, job title, industry, experience, location, and whether they have kids, is equal. The Senate on Tuesday passed and will send to the White House a board defense policy bill that would block the president from bringing terrorism suspects held in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to the United States. Unknown is whether President Barack Obama, who made closing the detention center a key campaign promise, will veto the bill or sign it despite the Gitmo restrictions. The overwhelming and bipartisan vote was 91-3, which means it has more than enough supporters to override a presidential veto, though Obama's press secretary Josh Earnest said that the president would sign the defense bill. A 66-year-old man has been arrested in Northern Ireland in connection with an investigation into the Bloody Sunday shooting deaths of 14 people in Derry in 1972. The shootings at a civil rights march in Derry, a city also known as Londonderry, hardened anti-British sentiment in Northern Ireland and led to many fresh recruits for the Irish Republican Army. 3 decades of violence known as the Troubles followed. Almost 3,000 people died. British news organizations cited security sources say the man arrested is a former British soldier. In 2010, the British government released a damning report about the Bloody Sunday massacre, placing blame overwhelmingly on British soldiers. There was some provocation by Irish Republican Army in Derry on that day, but nothing that justified the shootings of civilians, the British government's report found. And that's your world news today. I'm Monique Mitchell.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Whenever you'd like to use the internet, you see your first web page automatically come up. This first page is called your startup page. Most folks prefer websites like Google, Yahoo, or MSN. What if you need to change your startup page? Or worse yet, another program changed your startup page without your permission. What do? If you're using Internet Explorer, simply click the Settings button, which looks like a cogwheel. Choose Internet Options and click the tab titled General. Under General, you will find a section called Homepage. There, a website address will be listed. Type in your own custom address and you're set.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
The Clark County Office of Coroner Medical Examiner has determined that 24-year-old Chelsea Patricia Akeslavacion died from lack of oxygen. The official cause of death is asphyxiation in an oxygen-poor environment. Her death was determined to be an accident. On October 20th, Ms. Akeslavacion was found inside a cryotherapy chamber at Rejuvinice, a business located at 8846 Southeastern Avenue in Las Vegas. The cryotherapy chamber uses nitrogen to cool the chamber. During this process, the nitrogen displaces most of the oxygen inside the chamber. Normal air is about 21% oxygen when in use. Oxygen levels inside the chamber can drop to less than 5%. Breathing air with this low level of oxygen can quickly result in unconsciousness and then death. It could not be determined whether Ms. Akeslavacion was standing or not when she became unconscious, and it is not clear how long she was in the chamber before she passed away. It does not appear that she attempted to leave the chamber after she entered. And now here's Darian Collin and Karina Pina with this week's student news.
Hi, my name is Karina Pina.
And I'm Darian Collin.
And this is your
Student News!
Your books are on sale all the time. You can purchase them in class or online for $65. The price will go up after Thanksgiving break.
Don't forget that there is tutoring at PVHS in the library Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays after school until 3:30 p.m.
The GEAR program would like to invite all 9th through 12th grade students and parents to join us for a college and career information night this Thursday at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. We will have representatives from UNLV, GBC, UNR, CSN, and Nevada State College, as well as several military personnel.
Southern Utah University will be giving out free applications for scholarships Wednesday, November 11th at Cashman Field. If you're interested, please make sure you bring your transcripts.
The 2015 Sadie Hawkins dance will be on Friday, November 20th from 6 to 9 p.m.
Tomorrow there'll be no school in observance of Veterans Day. Remember those who have served.
My name is Karina Pina.
And I'm Darian Collin.
And this is your Student News.
And when we return, we'll have your weather with Noah Began, so don't go anywhere.